Very good afternoon, and once again, welcome back to day 6 of ECB D10. Yes, guys, of the ground. Good afternoon, cricket fans, and a warm welcome. We are coming live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's day 6 of Emirates D10 2026. Dubai will be in action against Emirates Blues in form Dubai. Maintaining a clean slate, and Blues they bounced back in this tournament with a win yesterday. And without wasting much time, let's head down to the center. We have got our own man who came all the way from Oman. Over to you, Pranav, for the pitch analysis.
Day 6 of Emirates D10, and it's a brilliant day to play cricket on. Nice, bright, shiny, a little bit of cloud cover, but nothing to worry about. Rains are going to stay away, and that's where it's brilliant conditions to play cricket on. Nice bit of wind blowing through the ground through the day, and that's where it is going to be assisting the shot making. If you look at the surface, before we talk about the dimensions, this is going to be the interesting factor. As hard as it can get, you can see that shiny surface. That's where the ball is just going to be skidding on. A little bit through the afternoon, it might just assist the spinner, but once the dew comes into the factor, it's going to be just skidding on, and that's where shot making is going to be easy. Now boundaries are just north of 60 yards, and that's where half a hit, a little bit of a miss hit, is also going to be carrying through if the wind is in your advantage, and that's where I feel that batting first is a great option.
Thank you, Pranav. And the pitch looks certainly good for batting. And let's have a look at the points table. They dominated the proceedings in this tournament. Dubai, 5 matches, 5 wins. Just behind them is Blues. What an encounter it will be, Dubai versus Emirates Blues, to start the proceedings on day 6. Sharjah bounced back with another win last night. Ajman, 3 matches, 3 wins. Abu Dhabi and Fujairah at number 5, number 6. Emirates Reds, they are having a tough tournament, yet to taste a victory. So 4 teams will qualify for the semi-final. Abu Dhabi, they are trying to make a comeback in this tournament. But at the top is Dubai, sitting pretty well. And let's head down to the center one more time. It's a Pranav. This time he has got both the captains and match referee for all important toss.
It's time to flip a coin in the Emirates D10. It's the Blues that are taking on Dubai. With me are the 2 captains under the watchful eyes of Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Abdul will flip the coin, and it is Ronak who is going to be calling it. Tails is the call. Tails it is. Ronak, toss on your side. What would you like to do?
Gonna bat first. Looks like a pretty good wicket to bat on, and we've been getting runs consistently throughout the 5 games we've played, and and we're just gonna continue doing the same.
Batting first, what is a good score on this wicket? 10-over format, how much would you be content with?
Look, I think we want to go upwards of 110. We've gotten 130 plus in almost every game we batted first, so we'll try to emulate that. But I think 110 would be a safe score. Going over that would be a bonus.
Any changes in the side?
Quite a few, actually. I can't really remember them, but what I can remember is Aryan Saxena comes back into the 11, and can't really recall the rest.
Good luck then.
Thank you so much.
Hemant, toss not on your side. Happy with bowling first?
Yeah, we were going to bowl first anyways, so don't mind the option.
How much do you want to contain them to? He's looking at 110 north.
Yeah, we're looking to restrict them under 100, so we'll try our best. We have a very good bowling lineup, so inshallah, let's see.
Any changes in the side?
Yeah, Shahbaz Ali comes in, and I don't remember the rest.
Good luck then.
Thank you.
News from the centre is that Dubai has won the toss, and they want to put runs on board first.
On his debut out there in the center, looking confident, was my fellow co-commentator Pranav Mehta, and the news is that Ronak Panoli won the toss and he has decided to bat first. Shane Saldana, Ronak Panoli the captain, Aditya Shetty the man in form, got plenty of runs. They do have the service of all-rounder Nilash Keswani, Aryan Saxena, Israr Ahmed. What a batter to watch out. He scored the fastest 50 of this tournament. Last night, Rami Shahzad, the experienced, the former UAE international player, Zainul Rahmani, young left-handed batter, Yuk Sharma, another promising talent, a left-arm fast bowler, and Ali Nasir, a true all-rounder, and also Sanchit Mohan Sharma making the playing 11 for Dubai. And let's have a look at the lineup of Emirates Blues, led by young Ahmad Tariq, and he also got the support at the top, Tanis Suri, Aftab Alam, and dynamic Daniel Liaquat, Mohammad Uzair Khan, who got the Player of the Match award the previous night, Usaid Amin, Taimur Ali, Owais Ali Shah, Matiullah Khan, Tahir Zaman, and experienced Ajay Kumar for Emirates Blues. So it's a battle between top two sides. Dubai up against Emirates Blues. 4 back-to-back matches lined up on day 6. It's a weekend here, Saturday afternoon. So it's a light blue versus dark blue in action. But as of now, the focus is on these two men wearing that pink jersey. On the left of your screen is Mr. Wakar. Alongside him is Razik. Two experienced umpire we have got in domestic circuit. An all-important clash between these two sides. Plenty of action. And stakes are high in this game. All eyes will be on Aditya Shetty and Raunak Panoli yet again. Two boys who always made sure to provide an excellent start for Dubai. And these two played an important role so far in this tournament, and that is why they are sitting pretty well at the top of the table. And on the other hand, we have got Emirates Blues. Just one loss so far in this tournament, and they'll be looking to disturb that winning streak of Dubai. Uzair Khan, he had a good outing last night. And what an entry when we talk about this talented left-arm fast bowler Ajay Kumar. Came into UAE last season and straight away making that impact with the ball. I still remembered the D10 game, Ajay Kumar versus Rohan Mustafa. Very bold 5-dot deliveries on a row to Rohan Mustafa. Is known for bowling those cutters and variations. It will be a very good contest to start the proceedings on day 6. Two young, dynamic top-order batters. Raunak Panoli alongside him at the non-striker is the man in form, Aditya Shetty. In a new role is Aditya Shetty doing wonders for Dubai. And play on, says umpire, runs in Ajay Kumar. Straight away, off the mark, flick of the wrist. Not a proper timing, but he will get few runs. And just the right time to introduce my fellow co-commentator in the comm box early in the day, who made his debut out there in the center. Joining me is Pranav Mehta. A special moment, I believe, Pranav, for you.
Thank you so much, Modipa. Certainly, goosebumps for me because as a young kid, I saw Sachin Tendulkar from the stands in the stadium. I've also played a little bit of cricket at this very ground, and that's where today, doing the pitch report, standing with the captains for the toss. Beautiful shot. In the air, straight to the fielder. But the batter is going to survive.
A chance put on by Aftab Alam. Raunak Panoli survives. Unlucky is Ajay Kumar. Tagged offside field and deliberately played. Bowled, in fact, Fuller invited him to go for the drive, slight movement, played towards that point. Not getting that support from Aftab Alam. Pulled, not in good shape, and easy catch taken. No mistake this time by the wicketkeeper Tanis Suri. An early exit for Ronak Panoli. An early strike for Ajay Kumar.
What a moment. Dropped on the previous delivery, but on this occasion, the wicketkeeper is not going to be making a mistake. A very simple catch to him. Tanesh Suri is a player to watch out for, and he's never going to be dropping on such easy occasions. Ronak Panoli, the captain, is going to be walking back to the dugout. Just 2 runs for him of 3 deliveries, and all of a sudden, batting after winning the toss, they're 1 down very early in the game. In comes Aryan. They're a star-studded lineup, one after another. Lot of quality in the batting department, and that's where they're without a loss in this tournament.
Rightly said. The bat very deep down the order. And the youngsters doing a wonderful job. Leading from the front is Aditya Shetty. Saxena straight away showing some great positive intent off the mark with that boundary.
That is really something that you get with Dubai. Never looking to get bogged down. This is the kind of demand of this format. Just 10 overs and no time to waste. Very first delivery in his arc. Throws the kitchen sink at it. And pierces the gap in the circle to perfection as well. The gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. What a way to get off the mark.
Another product from age group cricket here. Aryan Saxena. Another big heave. Just manages to clear that mid-on fielder. Back-to-back boundaries for Saxena.
He's toying with the field at the moment. With that boundary, the mid-on had just gone a little wider, and that's where he hit it through the line. Never looked to keep it down, and that what was something special about that shot. A lot of power. This is something so special about the young blood that is coming through the line, making an impact, trying to push at it, and that's where it was in the air for a while, but no damage done. Finishes the over with a dot ball. 10 runs of that over for Ajay, but most importantly, the wicket of the captain.
First over done and dusted. Though they have lost Ronak Panoli, but Saxena started his innings with an attacking approach against Ajay Kumar, back-to-back boundaries against Ajay Kumar. Now for the first time Aditya Shetty will be in action. He's on strike, getting ready to bowl the second over is Matiullah Khan. Goes inside out. What a strike. Got plenty of runs, and we can see that confidence in his batting style. Not afraid to take on Matiullah on the very first ball.
Lovely intent. Hitting it through the line, holding his shape. Just over the fielder at mid-off, and lightning quick outfield. Everything in favor of the batters. Did you get a chance to have a look at the wicket? It was shining. A little too quick for the batter on this occasion. Matiullah bending his back hard. Never a great sight to be hit for a boundary of the very first delivery that you bowl.
It's kind of a warm-up delivery for Matiullah Khan, who has got vast of experience, already represented UAE national side, and also he was a part of ILT to T20 franchisee team, Abu Dhabi Knight Rider, few seasons back. A promising fast bowler, Matiullah Khan. Pulled two fielders, one at deep square leg, the other one at deep mid wicket. Not coming under the ball, just couple of runs.
On a wicket that is shining this bright, what kind of a total do you think?
I think around 120, 130, keeping in mind the way Aditya Shetty got runs, and they do have the service of Israr Ahmed and Ramesh Shehzad, but not to forget they are up against two quality fast bowlers, Ajay Kumar and Matiullah, and they also have the service of left-arm orthodox Awais Ali Shah. So it won't be easy, but they have got that quality in their batting. One more time, trying to go big, and oh, it's a maximum. Aftab Alam, the fielder, backpedaling, not knowing where exactly was the boundary rope. Not impressed with Matiullah.
Very disappointed is Matiullah because that was a mediocre effort. Did hold on to the ball, but it was more of a cinematic view for the bowler, something that you see in the movies on the final delivery.
A tough chance. The wind helped Aditya Shetty to fetch that maximum. But good to see, not afraid to take on Matiullah. This time taken, keeping towards that middle and off, change of line and length and change in result. No mistake by Awais Ali. So two informed batters back in the hut.
What a timely wicket. Matiullah, 12 runs of the first 4 deliveries, and the 5th one is a wicket. Very good catch under pressure by Taimur. Aditya Shetty was looking so good in the middle, is going to be walking back for 12 of just 5 deliveries. 2 wickets down. Matiullah, 12 runs of the first 4 deliveries and that important wicket. And all of a sudden, there will be an extra bit of spite in the bowling of Matiullah. Israr, he's been impressive. Deflection of the pad, and that appeal is just to make sure that the wide stays away. 2 overs done, 22 for the loss of 2. It's a game of 2s at the moment. Awais comes into the attack. Mudipa, such a brilliant tournament to be in. Emirates D10 doesn't disappoint on any given day. And that is why the pressure is always on the selection committee to choose the best. I think UAE is going to be locking arms with Ireland high up in the air. It will clear the fielder. Aryan is in a hurry here, and he's making the Blues pay for it.
The same venue, few years back, playing for U under 19 side in Asia Cup, he scored a brilliant 100. Aryan Saxena now playing with the big lads, but not afraid to take on away Salisha. Inside out, beautifully managed. Runs are coming thick and fast. The youngster showing some class.
Back-to-back boundaries, the first one a maximum on this occasion. Plays it between those two fielders, deep covers and long off, and a very valuable boundary. The kind of courage that the youngsters get in this particular format is very, very special, and innovation on this occasion. Started with a 6, followed by a boundary, but this was the best of the lot because he manufactured this boundary.
Mind games, playing with the field. Brave, excellent. Saxena goes down on one knee, and what a shot. He forced the bowler to make those errors. A maximum, then back-to-back boundaries, that too against experienced Owais Alisha. Just getting carried away. Now he need to be smart. You have got runs. You need to make sure you have already lost couple of wickets. You cannot afford to lose one more.
22 and 6 deliveries. Forget this dot ball. How can he stop? Just cannot stop. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Inside out on this occasion. Once again, manufacturing an angle which was not available on offer. Aryan is not going to be stopping here. He certainly doesn't have a headset in his ears.
He's on a highway. In top gear, top form. What a shot. Inside out, made room. He knows exactly where the fielders are stationed. Pure domination out there in the middle. Goes for reverse, bat involved. His partner needs to talk to him. Why do you want to take such a risk? What an over for Dubai. 18 from the first over of Awais, 3 gone, 40 for the loss of 2. Another change. The man in form with the ball as well with the bat, Uzair. Oh, what a shot. He's up against the man in form for Dubai. It was bit fuller, way outside the off stump, using those wrists and opening the face of the blade. What a shot to get 4 runs.
What are the Dubai players had for lunch? Give that to me as well. The kind of energy that is flowing through Dubai is a special one. 44 in quick time, especially Aryan. A little bit of an inside edge onto the pads is what I feel. The finger goes up. No bat involved. And that is where Israr, the big wicket for Dubai, is going to be walking back.
It took long time. Unlucky, I would say. Almost 30 seconds. Razik Khan took, then raised his finger, dejected his Israr. And why not? Wicket number 3 goes down, 44 on board.
Very big moment in this game. Mohammad Uzair has struck gold. Whether it was a bargain deal or it was a good purchase, not really sure about that, but it has resulted in the wicket of the big fish.
He's a smart cricketer. As a bowler, you have all the right to appeal. And he kept on appealing. He put that pressure on the umpire, and the decision going in his favor and in favor of Blues. Walks in. The experience. Ramesh Shahzad. Oh, cleans him up. Poor shot selection. Ball just keeping a bit low. Back to back wickets. He's known for getting those quick wickets. Uzair Khan yet again getting better of Ramesh.
3 overs, 44 for the loss of 2, and all of a sudden, Uzair has struck 2 consecutive wickets, and that has leveled the field. 44 for the loss of 4 now, and all of a sudden, the game looks to be in balance. Ramesh is going to be walking back without troubling the scorers. It's a golden duck for him, and it is Uzair who is going to be on a hat trick.
The first wicket for Uzair, then poor shot selection from Ramesh Shahzad. Yesterday also in his first over, he gave it just a couple of runs and got 2 wickets. Uzair Khan high on confidence and walks in Nilansh Keswani to face that hat-trick delivery. Quite a few close-in fielders. There's a short cover. There is a short third, fine cover. Then mid-off. There's a backward deep point. Wide. Going down the leg. For the first time in this tournament, Dubai batters, they are under pressure here. An astute captaincy by young Ahmed Tariq, the way he's utilizing his bowlers.
Certainly, they're the second best team in the tournament considering the points table, and they're up against the best. But they've brought their A game and they've put pressure on Dubai. Quick single to mid-off, needs a directed? No, not really.
A wonderful venue, brilliant tournament. It's not only about the players and about fans coming here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium, but also the way things are going in this tournament. My fellow co-commentator came all the way from Oman, just not able to stay away from the game. He was busy in Oman calling D20 and Super T20. Now in action in D10 ECB tournament.
You just can't take the smile away from my face. I've been smiling all day since yesterday. A very different kind of a role this time when I've walked into Dubai. But I like this role better than playing days. Yes, playing is special, but then when you are analyzing and having a great visual of this very game, once you're not good enough to be in the middle, I think that's a great opportunity, and I'm really glad to have it.
Absolutely different role. The guest is host and the host is guest now. Change of pace. Need a direct hit, yes and no. Send back, he is in pain. Instead of the stumps, the ball hitting the knee roll of Nilansh Keswani. Oh, what an over from Uzair. Couple of wickets, 7 runs in his first over. Straight away some attention for Nilansh Keswani. Look at that, rightly sent back, not able to avoid the direct throw from Taimur. And hitting just above his knee. So 4 overs gone, 47 for the loss of 4. Daniel Liaquat into the attack. The domination of Aryan Saxena continues, though he has lost his partners. He's making sure to get those runs for Dubai. 50 comes up with that boundary.
Not impressed as they are, Daniel, with that effort in the deep. Very average. Not putting the body behind the ball, and that's where Daniel will be starting by leaking a boundary of the first delivery. Slower through the air, and that's the way to be bowling on this wicket, because as the afternoon progresses, the wicket will get slower till the dew comes into the play.
What an intent. An impactful knock from Aryan Saxena. Back of length. Was there an opportunity to get few runs? A quicker delivery. Is not able to time the ball properly. A good comeback by Daniel after giving away that boundary, not getting that support from the fielder in the deep. Now this will be a good contest. Left arm orthodox up against Nilansh Keswani. He needs to provide that support, Nilansh Keswani. We have seen the rise of Nilansh Keswani in his early days in the age group cricket. He used to bat at number 9, number 10, but in the last few seasons, he has developed his batting skills along with his bowling skills. Now regular with Dubai. An excellent fielder as well, Nilansh Keswani. Makes room, goes high, but not able to clear the fielder. Uzair Khan makes no mistake. Got plenty of runs in quick time, but this time Daniel Liaquat. Clever piece of bowling. Back off hand delivery, ball just stopping and coming onto the blade. And that's the end of Saxena. Troubled times for Dubai. Saxena batted beautifully for 32 of just 15 with the help of 6 fours and 1 maximum. Is 53 for the loss of 4. Five overs, 5 bowlers were used, and 6th bowler is getting ready to bowl the 6th over. In fact, it's 53 for 5. They have lost Aryan Saxena. 2 left-handed batters out there in the middle. Keswani joined by Zainul Rahmani. Tough times. In form Dubai. Just tried to vent after the bowlers of Blues, and that is where They latched onto that opportunity. Emirates Blues beautifully bowled. First over by Ajay Kumar, then Matiullah Khan got better of Aditya Shetty, then double strike by Uzair Khan, and Daniel Liaquat got better of Saxena. Started off really well. Tahir Zaman. This will be a very good contest. Not got much opportunity to express himself Zainullah Rahmani and Nilansh Keswani in this tournament. So testing times for Dubai, but they can bat, they can get quick runs. The rotation of bowlers has been excellent by young Ahmad Tariq and the head coach Mohammad Nail. He's doing a wonderful job by guiding the young captain from the dugout. Lofted straight, is there a chance? Taken. Not learning from the mistakes of his partners. Nilansh Keswani trying to go big ball, just stopping and coming onto the blade. Tahir Zaman strikes.
Big wicket. Very, very big wicket because Dubai was already in a lot of trouble, and that's where Nilesh Keswani was expected to deliver. It's not going to be this afternoon as he departs back for just 3 runs of 5 deliveries. A good catch by Matiullah under pressure. All of a sudden, Dubai are 6 down, and at 55, they're looking to be in a struggling situation to get to 100.
It's Ali Nasir, another left-handed batter. How many more they can add? There's a big question on this belter of a track. The bowlers, they are doing a wonderful job. And look at that. The cutter, beautifully bowled by Tahir Zaman. That is why ball just stopped and came onto the blade of Nilansh Keswani. He forced him to go for that big shot by keeping mid off inside the 30-yard circle. Lofted, beautifully managed. Ali Nasir gets off the mark with that one bounce boundary towards mid off. In fact, was it Zainul Rahmani? Yes, it was Zainul Rahmani making room. A big stride. Proper connection, beautifully managed by Rahmani. Plenty of boundaries we have witnessed already. Going for another quick single. Running between the wickets has been excellent by Dubai boys, but the problem has been they have lost 6 wickets, 61 on board, 6 overs done and dusted.
Uzair, 2 wickets in his first over, conceding 7 runs, and he's going to be continuing. Looking to push for the second, and this is very good running between the wickets by Zainullah and Ali.
This is what you get when you play alongside experienced cricketers playing leagues. Part of ILT20 franchisee team Uzair Khan, and after that he looked completely different, honing his skills, exactly knows when to bowl those cutters, slower deliveries, charging down the ground, not offering pace. The bowlers of Blues bowling as per the conditions, the belter of a track, excellent piece of bowling.
Mudiba, correct me if I'm wrong. Ali Nasir is the same player who's represented UAE as well. He can strike the ball a big distance. Great opportunity to make it count. Not a part of the UAE side. UAE is going to be playing a game today against Ireland.
They already played early today in the morning. It was an early start, 10 a.m. start. So, series win for Ireland, winning both the games against UAE. Beautifully managed. Ali Nasir showing his class. Delicate touch. 4 runs.
The butcher can be elegant as well. Big striker of the cricket ball, but on this occasion, guiding it just past third, using the pace of Uzair and getting a much needed boundary. Started off by getting off to a fly at Dubai, but all of a sudden 6 wickets down. They need to finish well with just 19 deliveries remaining. Standing across the stumps. Nudged around looking for the second. I don't think they will get it. Great backup, making sure that it stays as a single. 7 overs done, 71 for the loss of 6, Dubai.
'71 for the loss of 6. Still maintaining that 10 runs per over. And floating power play has been taken. Couple of fielders toward the leg side. Two left-handed batters. Ajay Kumar, who bowled a brilliant first over, got better of Ronak Panoli. And talking about UAE, Pranav, they're having a tough time not going to India with that momentum on their side, losing both their encounters against Ireland. Look at that change of pace. He's a master when it comes to the variations. Ajay Kumar, superb delivery. But the good news for UAE is that they will be playing quite a few warm-up matches before the start of T20 World Cup. Tomorrow they'll be heading to India, Chennai. On Feb 3rd, they'll be facing Nepal, if I'm not wrong, in their warm-up game, and after that, couple of more games against Canada and Italy.
Gorgeous drive, but straight to the fielder at covers. Things certainly not working for Dubai. What's going to be the most important factor for UAE is going to be their middle order. Because when you're playing in India, A, spin is going to play a key role, and that's where your middle order is going to be tested. B, I think they're going to be playing a few games in Delhi, and that's where the striking capabilities in the middle order. The top order is going to fire, yes, no two thoughts about that. But the pressure is going to be to perform under pressure for the middle order. How good is the middle order? And that's going to be answering the campaign for UAE. And that's how I see it. Don't know the UAE team as well as you, but this is how I see it.
Rightly said, Pranav. For the last few games, UAE side, they're having that problem in the middle order. They tried quite a few players, but not coming to the party. Even the likes of Rahul Chopra, who was a regular with the UAE side, did not got plenty of runs. Now he's not part of the World Cup playing squad. So all eyes will be on Alishan Sharfu, Wasim and Aryan Sharma, a wicketkeeper batter. Few hours back, he scored a brilliant 54 runs in just 40 balls against Irish side. So yes, rightly said, top order, they need to make sure out of these three, one needs to play and stay till that final over.
I'm just going to take you back a few months to the World Cup qualifiers. Oman versus UAE. Oman was in all sorts of trouble. The lower middle order, Nadeem Khan, came to the rescue. What a lovely strike. Straight down the ground. It's going to be a maximum. Ali Nasir is a strong lad, and he's going to be using his power to his advantage. Never looked to keep it down and never lost his shape. And that's where the ball was always going to be traveling a good distance. It was a low-scoring encounter, but Oman was in serious trouble. 9 out of 10 people would have believed that UAE is going to win the game. That is the kind of situation UAE was in. But then the lower middle order bailed Oman out from the jaws of defeat. Talk me through the middle order. Who are the players to watch out for in the lower middle order? Before I put you on the task, I'll tell you why I'm asking you this. I have a theory. There has been a famous saying, bowlers win your tournaments, batters win your matches. I have redefined that saying. Bowlers and batters do their job, but the decision of the game, the result is defined by the lower middle order, the quality of your lower middle order. And that is where Oman has been successful over the last decade, because they have got the right kind of lower middle order.
Talking about the middle order of UAE, they brought back Mayank Kumar and Dhruv Parashar, who did not perform in today's game against Ireland. Alishan Sharfu has been demoted to 2 down. I don't know how they are going to do this repair work in the middle order, because quite a few new faces. Mohammad Arfan, who got runs batting at number 726 of 18, got a couple of boundaries and a maximum, but they are traveling to India. It's completely different condition. For the first time, these boys will be experiencing a big tournament, that too in India, where you have packed stadiums. It won't be easy. So for me, if they got any chance, it would be Mohammad Wasim, Aryan Sharma or Alishan Sharfu. They need to fire with the bat, because in bowling, yes, UAE has got that fire, the experience. Junaid Siddiqui as well as Haider Ali, he is bowling exceptionally well, known for his brilliance in the shorter format. Excellent piece of bowling here by Tahir Zaman. And also the likes of Dhruv Parasha, an off-break bowler who can bowl in the power play. But it won't be easy journey for UAE when we talk about the upcoming T20 World Cup. Things look really tough for UAE going into that World Cup. But when you have someone like Mohammad Wasim, you always have that belief, yes, something special will happen for UAE.
I've got my answer. My question was lower middle order. But I really feel that you just dodged it around and you spoke about the top order, entrusting confidence in the top order. Oh yes, they are special. When you're talking about Mohammad Wasim, Alishan Sharfu, I think one of those two prolific openers. Oh, what a shot! Unbelievable connection from Zainullah. We can be talking about UAE cricket, but when you see shots like that under pressure, that is where UAE cricket is in great hands. Zainullah, what a strike. Never look to keep it down, just use the pace of Tahir. And that's where it's a rightly maximum. 89 for the loss of 6 at the end of 9, 6 balls to spare. They need at least 11 or more.
The final over. Matiullah Khan runs since Ali Nasir on strike. Full toss. Just manages to clear the field inside 30-yard circle. Ahmed Tariq. Best part for Dubai, what I believe is that run rate. Though they have lost 6 wickets, they managed to maintain that run rate around 10 runs per over. What a shot in the previous over by young Zainul Rahmani. Waited and went after the bowler Tahir Zaman. Beautifully played. Good partnership between these two talented players. Way outside the off stump, wide. There are quite a few players who were unlucky, I would say, came so near to make into that playing squad of UAE, but the others, they also, those who are the part of the T20 World Cup squad, they got few runs, they performed really well, and the likes of Ayan Afzal Khan, unlucky he missed the bus, so was the case of Ali Nasir, another talented all-rounder. But when we talk about the middle order, there's one boy who can rescue them, Harshit Kaushik, the left-handed batter. Has got enormous talent. Look at that shot. What a shot. An excellent work. Saving couple of runs, Taimur Ali for his side. I think Pranav, top 3 and in the middle, Harshit Kaushik especially. He holds the key for UAE in the middle order.
I really feel that it all comes down to how Mohammad Wasim is having a day. If he's having a great day, you don't need the middle order, you don't need the other 10. He's a one-man army. And that is where I feel that that's how it's going to be. Made a complete mess of it to start off with. He was way inside the boundary line, but then he's continued to make a mess of it. I was just about to appreciate his efforts, but that's a mediocre effort. Very, very mediocre. Started with making a mess of it and completed it by leaking a boundary. Poor effort in the deep. It's a game of blues versus blues. Which one is going to be prevailing? 96 on the board. I think that Dubai might have just got enough. Big shot straight down the ground. It's traveling a good distance and it's going to be good enough. Ali Nasir is a talented player. What an incredible strike.
A nightmare for Blues bowler Ali Nasir. Going deep into the crease, and he launched Matiullah straight over long on. What a strike. 100 comes up for Dubai. Attacking approach by the young lads, though they have lost 6 wickets, playing their shots. 28 of just 12 for Ali Nasir. Time goes inside out. Chance, no chance. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Bisecting 2 fielders towards the top side. Even Matiullah Khan, the bowler, enjoyed the shot from Ali Nasir. 4, maximum 4.
What an incredible strike under pressure. Started with a boundary in the same area, then a 6 straight down the ground, and once again using the width provided by Matiullah to his advantage. This is exactly what I'm talking about. A definition to my story. Ali Nasir. A prime example of what I actually meant. Dubai in serious trouble, but this cameo of a knock at number 7, Ali Nasir might have just bailed Dubai out of a difficult situation.
Rescue Ranger. Not a proper connection, chance, and taken. Running in. A brilliant catch taken by Usaid Amin. Maintaining his balance and focus. And that's the end of Ali Nasir. What a cameo. The right time, got those quick runs for his side. A wonderful catch taken by Usaid. Some respite for Matiullah, 106 for the loss of 7.
What an incredible knock. Ali Nasir might have just got what was required right at the end. It all started with Aryan Saxena, 32 of 15. 12 runs for Aditya Shetty as well. But that sudden collapse in the middle order, and all of a sudden, Zainul Rahmani, 19 of 13, and Ali Nasir, 32 of 14, made sure that Dubai get to 108 for the loss of 7. If you ask me, the pick of the bowler has to be Dania Liaquat. 6 runs in his 1 over and picked up a wicket. That economy is what matters. Yes, a wicket apiece for Tahir Zaman and Ajay Kumar as well. So runs on board, 108 of them. Looking at the highlights, it all started very early with the captain walking back to the dugout very quickly, but the flow of runs continued from both the ends. Intent was on offer, and they continued to strike and strike big. Although on this occasion, it should have been caught, but it didn't matter because very next delivery, shot third, was the area where he was dismissed. Shot making continued to happen, and that's where pressure was always on the Blues to make sure that they find wickets. It all came from the hand of Umair. Back-to-back wickets, and all of a sudden Dubai was in a little bit of a trouble. Wickets continued to fall immediately after that, and that's where Dubai put themselves in a little bit of a slump. That is where towards the end Ali Nasir came to the rescue. Few lusty boundaries, using the power game that he has. He's an excellent player. But then when you talk about his elegance coming to the equation, that is where I think Dubai might have just got probably 5 to 7 runs more than what they would have wanted. Yes, he lost his wicket in the process towards the end, but I think till then the damage was done. 108 runs on the board, 109 is what the Blues need. Can they get there? Yes, no. Answer on the other side of the break. Right then, welcome back once again to the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It all started here. Dubai batting first, 108 for the loss of 7. Two crucial performances, one coming from Aryan Saxena, 32 of 15, and the other coming from Ali Nasir, 32 of 14. Point being in consideration. They need to chase the score down. They need to make sure that they pull Dubai back in the competition. Dubai is leading the table. Emirates Blues are on the second position. Need a win. Emirates Blue on this game. It's a big competition. It's a big contest. The table toppers locking horns. We're ready to go. Dancing down the track on the very first ball. Intent on offer. Won't be looking to waste any time. Is the captain, Ahmed Tariq. Gets off the mark with a single to long off. Two very good batters, Ahmed Tariq, the captain, and he's going to be supported by Tanesh Suri. Inside out, there is protection in the deep, and that's where it's just going to be a single for Tanesh Suri. Both the batters are off the mark with the single. Sanchit is a tricky customer. Does like to move the ball. Gets a decent bit of movement.
Got runs on board. Now it's up to the bowlers of Dubai to defend that total. Yesterday, struggled to land the ball, Sanchit Sharma, but came back really well in his final over. Looking fit and sharp. A smooth run up when we talk about Sanchit Mohan Sharma. Clearing front leg. Excellent field setup given by the captain Ronak Panoli to Sanchit Mohan Sharma. Not only Sanchit Mohan Sharma but also his sister Khushi Sharma represented UAE women's side at top level. Cheeky, not a proper connection. This is what happens when you don't get the early boundary, the frustration building up and trying to be innovative there, Tanesh Suri. A lot of sacrifice and hard work put in by the parents of Sanchit Mohan Sharma and Khushi Sharma Pranav.
Certainly, cricket flows in the blood. And once your parents are a cricket fan, decent amount of shape and right kind of angle for Ahmed Tariq, gets a boundary, a much needed one because things were very tight from Sanchit. End of the first over. 8 without losing a wicket, Blues. Nilansh Keswani, immediate spin on offer from Dubai, does realize Nilansh hasn't got runs with the bat, and that's where he has a big role to play with the ball in hand. What a strike from Tanish Suri. Created room and thrashed it through the offside.
Stylish. Made room and beautifully managed toward that offside by setting those two fielders plenty of coverage, but still managed to find a gap. The first boundary for Tanish Suri. Another under 19 product here in UAE. Slapped, finds the gap one more time. The result remains the same. Back to back boundaries.
Has to change the field because Tanish Suri can do this all day. Packed outside field, but he's able to find gaps. This time to the right of the fielder at extra cover. Once again bisecting the field. Back-to-back boundaries for Tanish Suri. Nilansh under pressure. This time over the top. There is protection in the deep, so it's just going to be a couple of runs, but this is fantastic batting from the young lad Tanish Suri. Need a wicket here. Dubai needs a wicket because Blues are off to a good start. Striking at 200. Down the track and a big shot. Immediately, the fielder at deep mid wicket turns his back and starts moving outside the boundary because this is a mighty heave from the bat of Tanish Suri. Striking at 300 now.
You beauty. The little wonder dancing down the track. Going after Nilansh Keswani. Putting that early pressure on Nilansh and on Dubai. Explosive stuff from Tanish Suri. Plenty of runs in the first over of Keswani. Played very late, playing with the field, mind games, delicate touch. Beautifully managed. Runs are coming thick and fast.
Playing with the field, that is very respectful. You should be saying toying with the field. He's almost disrespecting the quality of Nilansh. No answers whatsoever from Nilansh at the moment. 5 balls, 4 of them have been dispatched to the boundary. Expensive affair from Nilansh. 28 on the board, 20 runs coming from this over. Still a ball to spare. Dancing down the track and once again up in the air. And it's going to be going over. Make it 26 runs from this over of Nilansh. He's going to be disappointed, but talking about the credit, Tanish Suri, credit to Tanish Suri. 2 overs done 34 without losing a wicket. Blues, they're on a fire. They're on a roll.
The going has been really good. Thanks to Tanis Suri. 26 runs he got against Nilansh Keswani. Sanchit will continue from far end. Tariq on strike. Got enormous talent here in UAE, the likes of Aditya Shetty for Dubai. Now Tanis Suri showing his class. This is what he is known for. Still remember Bukhatir 50 over tournament few years back when he was just 13 years old. Pranav. His academy participated in the tournament. They're up against a top quality side which had quite a few big players. And Tanish Suri, just 13 or 14 years old, he came out to bat and batted till the end. He survived those 50 overs. A 13-year-old kid showing class and temperament. That is when everyone noticed the talent of this young boy who went on to represent UAE under 19 side in the Asia Cup in 2023. Played a few valuable knocks, especially that knock against Sri Lanka, which helped them to go into the semi-final. Back off hand, beautifully bowled and taken. What a comeback by Sanchit Mohan Sharma. Gone for runs previous night, but looking dangerous. They were in a desperate situation after going for runs in the previous over. Back off hand, trying to check his shot. Not in control. Tariq departs. Sharma strikes. 34 for the loss of 1. Aftab Alam walks into the fall of Tariq. Beautifully managed. Just wait and look at that punch off the mark in style. Alam. Not a bad delivery, but an extraordinary shot from Alam.
Prior to this delivery, Sanchit was very economical, less than 6 runs per over, and all of a sudden Aftab comes to the middle and immediately, right from the meat of the bat. Back in the days, you would say that probably he was knocking in the net and he's come straight to the middle. Big shot. It's got a lot of height, not a lot of distance in my opinion. Just good enough. It's going to be back-to-back boundaries for Aftab. And at the moment, Dubai are paying a hefty price.
Got a wicket, but after that, leaking runs. Brilliance of Aftab Alam. Cleared his front leg and not afraid to take on Sanchit Mohan Sharma. A valiant effort. At long gone by Ali Nasir. A maximum for Alam and more runs for Emirates Blues. 44. They came out with clear plan. You can see that intent from the batters of Blues. So 11 runs from that over of Sanchit. 3 gone. With that single, Blues moves to 45 for the loss of 1. Going at 15 runs per over. And desperately looking for another wicket. In comes Ramiz. Swept beautifully by Aftab Alam. He was off strike for 7 deliveries. Tanis Suri. Back on strike against Rami Shehzad. Tossed up, chance. The dive. A quick single has been taken by Tanish and Aftab Alam. Lightning quick was Alam.
Despite a brilliant start from the Blues, I think the game is still in balance. He has 47 for the loss of 1. They're still into the 4th over. But still, if you look at that required run rate, north of 9, a few wickets, and that's where Dubai will be able to come back into this game.
A teasing line and length. Keeping batters guessing. With this line, it's not easy to come down the track as well as stay into the crease and go for those big shots. It is the experience of Rami Shehzad with the ball. Yesterday also bowled an all-important 7th over where he kept things tight and kept the opposition in check. On to the pads. Early shuffle. A faint edge, inside edge, going towards that fine leg. This young boy is dictating the terms. Yet again, he's showing his class, Tanisuri.
Young but very mature at the moment. Playing calculative cricket. They need just around 10 runs per over, and that's where, with that 50, I think Tanish Suri is shining and shining bright. Will get another boundary to his name. Once again, it's a boundary which has been manufactured from Tanish Suri. 4 overs done. Blues are flying. Blues are at 56 for the loss of 1.
Desperate times for Dubai. But what a knock from young Tanis Suri. Chasing 109. They are in control. It's all about the concentration for Aftab Alam and Tanis Suri. And getting ready to bowl the 5th over, Ali Nasir, who rescued the team. The difficult situation in the first innings with the bat. Can he do wonders with the ball? Wild swing. Length is key when we talk about Ali Nasir. Not only about the variations, bowling at the right channel, hitting the deck hard. Not sure why he's a bit annoyed, not happy with something going on field. Ali Nasir had a few words with umpire on his way back to the mark.
Ali Nasir did rescue them with the bat in hand, but I think he'll have a big role to play with the ball in hand as well. Under pressure is Dubai at the moment. Big appeal, but not interested as the umpire. Only trying to create a little bit of entertainment is Ali Nasir at the moment.
Good decision by the on-field umpire, keeping it away from Aftab Alam. And sticking to that line is mainly because of that field setup. They have got backward deep point, deep cover, mid off inside the circle. Anything on middle and off stick, Aftab will go after you. Like that. Just came into Aftab Alam. He drives and drives beautifully. No chance for the fielder inside 30-yard circle. After a couple of dot deliveries, a boundary for Alam.
Incredible strike. They're dealing in boundaries at the moment. They're taking the game very quickly away from Dubai. At the halfway mark, I was almost certain that Dubai had probably 5 to 7 runs above par. Doesn't look like it at the moment because the quality of Tanesh Suri and now Aftab has joined the party as well. In the block hole from Ali Nasir, he's an experienced campaigner, a lot of experience, and that's where a lot of expectations from Dubai. Modipa, who can manufacture a wicket here? Who can pick up a wicket?
I think they tried the experience of Rami Shehzad, not helping the cause of Dubai. I think it will be a good idea if the captain himself can come and roll his arms. A left-arm orthodox Ronak Panoli. And also it will be a good idea if they can bring back Nilansh Keswani. And thanks to you, Pranav. I completely forgot about Nilansh Keswani, gone for 26 runs, but he's a champion bowler and you need to trust your premier spinners.
An opportunity at redemption. That's how I like to look at it. Your weakest link in the game sometimes can be your strongest asset because he's wounded and he has his back to the walk towards the wall. And that's where I feel that probably if Dubai can be courageous enough and bring Nilansh back into the attack. What a shot. What an incredible shot. But the player in the deep is going to be making sure that Tanesh Suri is going to be walking back to the dugout. But I still stick to the point. Incredible strike from Tanesh Suri. Rarely is a fielder placed there. And that's where I think Dubai has done brilliantly. Does it look like Nilansh? It looks like Nilansh. We were talking about Nilansh, and that's where Nilansh has held on to a big, big catch in the context of this game. Tanesh Suri was playing brilliantly for 37 of just 13 deliveries. Is going to be walking back to the dugout, and all of a sudden, I think Dubai might have just pulled the game back into a balance. Modipa, Nilansh. Ramesh is going to be into the attack. What do you think? Nilansh, can they be courageous enough?
I think still 5 overs to go and there will be time. Ronak, he needs to go back to his premier spinner. Rami Shehzad has been launched towards deep square leg by Aftab Alam. An attacking approach. Clearly adapted by Aftab Alam and it's working in his favour.
And this is where the captaincy of the captain is going to be tested, because a captain can always support the player when the player is doing well, but on days when things are not working as per plan for a player, to lift that player up and get results out of him, and that's where the captaincy is being tested. What an incredible strike! As flat as an arrow. Not a lot of height, and that is where it was an incredible strike from Aftab. He's dealing in boundaries, and at the moment, Blues are in a hurry.
A short of runs coming into this game. But look at that. The way he's getting runs against Ramesh Shahzad. It's the best way you can get runs against a spinner. Going down on one knee and swept hard. Back to back maximums.
This time straight down the ground, fielder into the equation, takes a brilliant catch under pressure. It's a game of cat and mouse. Every time that the Blues are going to be looking to take the game away, Dubai find a way to get back into the game. Aftab was batting so well. On 30 is going to be walking back. It's the third wicket down for the Blues. A sidearm release from the bowler, making sure that there is not a lot of elevation opportunity, and that's where the fielder along off in the equation, and as a result, Aftab, who has just been asked to hold on there, will be getting that bad news very soon that he has to be walking back to the dugout. He's going to be the third victim. Still an opportunity for the Dubai. 36 of 27. Not a bad strike from Aftab. It was just the quality of the fielder who put in the jump to perfection. Aftab has got the news. He's going to be walking back to the dugout. He's going to be the third wicket down. Really feel that the damage has already been done by Emirates. It's mere formalities that the Blues need to be completing. Dubai will need a few wickets here to get back into the game. Can they be courageous enough to bring Nilanj back into the attack? He's the prime bowler for Dubai. He has the quality. He's just playing second fiddle against the attack of Suri, who's going bonkers against Keswani. Flighted and nudged around on the leg side for a single. 6-6 wicket. It's a big wicket of Aftab, and that's where two new batters in the middle, Danial and Usaid. 3 wickets down, Blues. The required run rate pretty much in check, just around 8, and that's something that you will take on any given day in this format. 35 of 26 deliveries. Very animated.
So Dubai manager and Blues support staff having a conversation at the boundary line. Farooq, alongside him was the support staff of Blues. Daniel Liaquat walks in and taken by Nilanj Keswani. Turning the tide in Dubai's favor is Ramesh Shahzad. And the man in action in the field is Nilanj Keswani.
Don't talk about Ramesh Shahzad, talk about Nilesh Keswani. Pushed to the wall. The back against the wall, the tiger, the wounded tiger is fighting back. Not high on confidence, but holding on to great opportunities in the deep. Daniel, a first ball duck for him as he walks back as the fourth victim for the Blues. They're crumbling under pressure, losing wickets in a hurry, and that is something that will be worrying the management of Blues.
Started this over with back-to-back maximum, then couple of wickets and 14 runs from that over of Ramesh Shahzad. But what is important was that he got couple of wickets. 75 for the loss of 4, 6 overs gone, 34 still needed for Blues.
Modiba, talk me through it. What kind of a person are you? Are you a firm believer in the capacity of the medium pacers, or do you like the spinners?
I think it's all about the calculation. 4 overs left. Nilansh and Ali Nasir bowled 1 over each. So Yuk Sharma bowling the seventh, it means he'll bowl the ninth, and in between it will be Nilansh and Ali Nasir. This will be a good contest. Last 4 overs, 34 runs required for Blues. They have lost big hitters, Daniel Liaquat as well as Aftab Alam in the previous over. Now Taimur Ali batting in the middle order, a top order batter in a new role this season for Blues, and he's up against a promising talent. He did wonders in Asia Cup Under-19 tournament. Yuk Sharma drives, but yet again straight towards the fielder. This is how the champions make a comeback. They struggled in the batting department in the first inning. So was the case in the second innings as well, but last over completely turned the tide in the favour of Dubai.
Tell me about one answer. Do you think Ronak is going to be strong enough to be bowling Nilansh in the next over? Next over it is, because that's, if he's not been bowled in the next over, he's going to be put under the pump, and that's not a right situation to put him in.
It doesn't matter whether you are in Oman or in UAE. He'll come hard at you in the com box, Pranav Mehta. I think it will be a very good option for Ronak to get back Nilansh to bowl that 8th over. 8th will be bowled by Nilansh, then Yug, then Ali Nasir. And Nilansh is a champion bowler. Yes, we all know that he has gone for runs, but Tanish is back in the hut. Now two new fresh legs out there in the middle. And as of now, Taimur, he is struggling. 4 dot deliveries in a row by Yuk Sharma bowling his first over.
What my gut feeling states that probably Ali Nasir might bowl the next over and Nilansh might be saved for the final over. The faith, and that's how most captains would do it. They would have very minimal faith on the player who has not performed to the capabilities or to the level.
Swing and a miss. T10 format. And this boy is doing an extraordinary good job. And doing a wonderful job. As my fellow co-commentator, who will never ever agree to whatever you say. He always has his own theory, but rightly said. It's up to Ronak Panoli. Will he opt for Ali Nasir or Nilansh Keswani? But as of now, doing a wonderful job is Yuk Sharma. Yet to consider run. Struck firmly. Was there a chance for Yug? Just a single. A brilliant over. The tremendous pressure. He came out with flying colours. Yuk Sharma bowled that 7th over, going for just 1 run, 76 for the loss of 4.
These kind of situations is what defines the quality of a leader. And kudos to somebody like Ronak Panali to be trusting his star bowler Nilansh at a crunch situation in this game. Because I think the left-arm pacer has just pulled the game back in favour of Dubai.
not only in D series but also in domestic circuit. They play together for same team, Nilansh and Ronak Panoli, and good to see he has put that trust and faith in Nilansh Keswani. Usaid goes big. Usaid clears that cow corner. A much needed maximum. What a hit. They're back in the hunt. 26 of remaining 16 balls for Blues.
This is where Nilansh is not learning a lesson. He's bowling a little too quick for my liking. Needs to realize that there is ample amount of turn on offer. And that is where, if he can just manage to slow the pace down, I think he'll do great justice. Just like that. And every time the pace has been cut off, stroke making will get a little more tougher.
A seesaw battle going on between these two table toppers. In touching distance is Blues. The problem is Taimur is struggling. Keeping it away from reach of Taimur. Coming back for that second. Poor effort from Saxena. Not happy is Nilansh Keswani. And these are the moments where you need to be on your feet. You need to be electric on the field. Already taken an outstanding catch, Saxena, but this time very slow off the block. Swings and one bounce towards a long on.
At the moment, Taimur, he's being a villain. Just 6 runs of 10 deliveries. It's a big crime to have a strike rate south of 100 in this format. And if it is a strike rate of 60, absolutely unacceptable. Run out opportunity. It is going to be affected. It's going to be appealed for. The umpire is unmoved. It was touch and go. Good technique, very good technique from the batter to track the bat, and that should have created a sufficient amount of doubt in the mind of the umpire. It's going to be a single to wind that over from Nilansh. 88 for the loss of 4 at the end of 8. It's time for the final business end. 21 required of the final 2. Ali Nasir is going to be bowling the penultimate over. It's a floating power play. But the field which he's had, he has to bowl short and wide to Usaid. Wide third and deep point are the two fielders, and he goes for a full toss, catching opportunity. Double bluff works in favor of Ali Nasir. Usaid, who is looking to tonk it down the ground, doesn't get good part of the bat, and it's going to be caught at mid-on.
Sharp cricketing mind, Ali Nasir. He had two fielders towards backward pointed deep extra cover and came into the right hand batter. Low full toss, played straight towards long on. Another strike for Ali Nasir. The right time getting better of Fujairah means still 21 required in 11 balls for Blues.
Usaid has walked back to the dugout, but It is an opportunity for Taimur. If 21 can be achieved from the final 11, if you ask me, Taimur is going to be bailing himself out of trouble, because 6 runs of 10 deliveries is certainly put the Blues in a lot of trouble in a game where they were cruising.
And that to the first 5 deliveries he faced was dot deliveries. Ali Nasir is up against the man in form, Uzair Khan. Excellent stuff, champion stuff from Ali Nasir. The focus and determination. Just 21 or 22 years old, Ali Nasir, doing a wonderful job. What a unit, led by Ronak Panoli.
What is the cost of ticket to Delhi? With the way Ali Nasir is performing here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, a lot of eyes will be on Ali Nasir. And you never know. You would have already heard about the story just a few days ago with Amir Kaleem and Oman. So you just never know.
Another one in the block hole towards that 4th and 5th stump, keeping things tight. And forget about the fare of the flight to Delhi. Just get a ticket, business class ticket for Ali Nasir. What a story when we talk about Amir Kaleem. How quickly, dramatically, things change in Oman. He got plenty of runs, but somehow was not able to make into that 15 squad of T20 World Cup. But that injury to Hassan Ali Shah, which opened the door for Amir Kaleem. Full toss, not a proper connection. It clearly shows he's struggling for his timing, Taimur.
And such has been the life of Amir Kaleem. A couple of years ago, Emerging Teams Asia Cup, he had already announced his retirement. And all of a sudden, just one day prior to the tournament, he makes a comeback. And ever since that, the way he's been scoring runs, it's been incredible. Not young, 42, 43 years of age, and now he's 44. And to make a comeback at 44, what a shot. What an incredible shot under pressure. Mohammad Uzair finds a way to get a boundary, and it's just not 4 runs, it's a maximum. It's a much needed maximum for the Blues.
Just offered some pace and slashed, though there was a fielder station just inches away from the reach of the fielder at backward deep point. What a strike by Uzair. Known for getting those runs in quick time. Uzair drilled down just for a single. So we are going into the final over. 11 to level and 12 to win for Blues. "12, the last 6 for Blues, and 12 to defend for young Yug Sharma. Plenty of advice from 2 experienced bowlers, Sanchit Mohan Sharma and Ali Nasir. We have seen the rise of Yuk Sharma here in UAE. He's up against a hard hitter Uzair Khan. With spread field, he has that advantage. Tahir Zaman and Uzair Khan out there in the middle. Champion stuff. Yuk Sharma gave it just 1 run in his first over.
Good spread out field. Backed on the offside. 3 fielders in the deep. No deep square leg, so he's going to be keeping it out of the arc of Tahir. Big shot. Lot of height. Not a lot of distance. Falls in the middle of 3 fielders. In the process, they do get a couple of runs. Really feel that Taimur has been retired out. Missed that action there, but right on the block hole. What a delivery to bowl under pressure. 3 runs of the first 3 deliveries. The number states the situation. 9 required of 4 deliveries.
100 comes up for Blues. An incredible journey when we talk about Yuk Sharma. In his early days, he was groomed by Salman Farooq, a former UAE player and regular with Dubai and Amin Farooq. He has been groomed quite well by Dubai management. He missed the bus for Asia Cup Under 19 couple of times, but this year in 2025 got an opportunity and he bowled exceptionally well. Change of pace, not offering much pace to the new batter Tahir Zaman. The last 3 balls, still late needed. The good news for Blues is that Uzair Khan is back on strike.
Need a boundary on this delivery. It's a no-brainer. That's the only way they stay in the game, because otherwise it'll be desperate times. If you ask Yog, he just needs to bowl a dot ball. He'll be happy to take a dot ball. Under pressure, big movement in this game. Full, hit straight down the ground, not a lot of bat onto it, and that's where this is going to be just a single. They're going to be pushing for the second. Oh, what have you done here, Yug? They're going to be running for the third as well. A delivery which should have ended in just 1 run being conceded has ended in 3 runs. 5 required of 2 deliveries. What has happened here, Mudiba?
Brain fed movement for Yuk Sharma. Should have been just a single. Oh, poor. Spent his growing days here in Dubai, and 7 stones. The kids in Dubai, they don't know about that sport.
After the game, the coach just needs to put up the 7 stones and make Yog play the game. Oh, what a delivery. Under pressure. They're going to be running for that single, which will not get a single to them, but what that will mean is that Mohammad Uzair is going to be on strike for the final delivery, and that is where this is a great decision.
He sacrificed his wicket, Tahir Zaman. Not being selfish. The final ball, still 5 needed. It's Uzair Khan, he's on strike, but so far it has been a brilliant over from Yuk Sharma, yet to concede a boundary. What a drama. This contest, 5 of last delivery here. Uzair on strike. Always walks in, he will be on non-striker end. Champion stuff from this young boy, just 19 years old, Yuk Sharma, doing wonders with the ball for Dubai.
Mudiba, if you go back in time, 45 minutes, at the halfway mark, I mentioned that probably Dubai is 5 runs above par. 5 runs required of the final delivery. Yug has an opportunity to seal the game. Yug. Uzair, full right in front of the stumps. The margin between both the sides is just going to be 5 runs. What an incredible win for Dubai from the jaws of defeat. This is something that Yug is going to be remembering for years to come, because first to bowl that over for just 1 run and then in the final over defending 12, I think Yug is going to be going a long way.
The unbeaten run for Dubai continues in this ongoing D10. Thanks to Yug Sharma, bowled that all important final over and defended 12 runs in style. And Dubai winning this game by 4 runs. And unlucky were Emirates Blues. They were in control, but they just lost the plot. Taimur, he struggled to get those runs and it hurted them badly. Blues losing this encounter against Dubai. The champion side, the Wonder Boys of Dubai, yet again showing their class, and a big relief, I would say, for Nilansh Keswani. All smiles on the faces of Dubai players, and why not? Close contest going in favor of Dubai. They started off really well. Tanish Suri was off to a provided that blistering start to Emirates Blue, 37 of just 13-30 for Aftab Alam. Then they lost that control in the middle order. Some poor shot selection, some brain fade movement by the middle order batters Daniel Liaquat and Taimur Ali. Uzair tried his best. That final over from Yug Sharma completely turned the tide in favor of Dubai, and in the process they registered another win in this ongoing Emirates D10 tournament. 5 bowlers cleverly used by Ronak Panoli. Couple of wickets for Rami Shahzad. Ali Nasir bowled quite well, 2 overs 14, couple of wickets for him. The likes of Nilansh Keswani gone for plenty of runs. And Yug Sharma, you beauty, he has got that support from Sanchit Sharma. But single-handedly in the final few overs, Yug Sharma has won the game for Dubai. And let's see the highlights of the run chase, where they were in control, but they just not able to go past the total of 108. It was Tanish and Ahmad Tariq who started the innings. Tanish went really hard against Nilansh Keswani, taking 26 runs. Then came Sanchit Mohan Sharma, got better of Ahmad Tariq. Aftab Alam was promoted at top of the order, batting at 1 down position. He straight away went after the bowlers. What a partnership it was. At this point of time, it was Dubai who looked in a bit difficult situation, in trouble. But Ali Nasir delivered the right time, and so was Rami Shahzad, going for back-to-back maximums, but came back really well. First he got better of Aftab Alam, a well-judged catch taken by Saxena at long off. Then Nilansh Keswani, the safe hands. Couple of good catches taken in the deep by Nilansh Keswani. When Ali Nasir came, he got better of Usaid Amin. In that final over, 12 runs defended beautifully by young, talented left-arm fast bowler Yug Sharma. The final ball, he got better of Uzair Khan, and a well-deserved
Welcome to the post-match presentations of the Emirates D10. What a start have we had to day 6. A good match between the Blues and Dubai. And certainly won't be wrong in saying that Dubai have scratched a win from the jaws of defeat from the Blues. What an incredible performance from the Blues as well. But first to introduce the presentation party, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, the match referee for the afternoon. And on a day when you have got a crucial 30 runs and then you have bowled 2 important overs, you might have missed the flight to India, but certainly not missed an opportunity to get runs. Ali Nasir, the player of the match. Congratulations, Ali. What a performance. We were talking in the comm box that in the bottom order, in the lower middle order, there is a little bit of a trouble in UAE. You're playing that role right here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, isn't it?
Yes, of course. I think I was out of form for quite a few matches, so I was happy to come back in the team and obviously get 30 valuable runs. I just try my best every day and try and hopefully play for UAE again.
How much of a pressure was there on Ali Nasir, especially after that over from Yug, which brought you back into the game? Just 1 run from that over.
There was, but I feel like, I played in quite a few franchise tournaments, so I feel like I can handle pressure better right now. So my plan was clear. I had my field set, and I just thought of, executing before every ball, and luckily it turned out in my favor. So I'm really happy to, help the team win today.
Ali, most importantly, when you came into bat, your team was in a serious trouble, 6-7 wickets down, and you needed a flourish to finish off, and you were striking clean. But more than the power game, the quality, the technique, the use of pace, was it a planned mindset?
Well, initially I tried to take a few balls to get my eye in because obviously we were 60 for 6 or something, so we had some time. There was 4 overs left. So once I got my eye in, I tried to kind of, look at the gaps, and, luckily it turned out well for me today.
Congratulations. Many more to come.
Thank you so much.
Ali Nasir, the player of the match. This is just the first game of day 6. We have lots more action to offer from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Do stay tuned because 4 matches is just End of game number 1. 3 more to go.